What's up, guys? And we are live. What is up? Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. So before I forget, make sure to hit that like button, share it out. I appreciate it. And I'm going to make this stream a little short today. A lot of things going on today. A lot of things going on. Getting ready for the kid's birthday party. I'm actually sitting in the parking lot of Stater Brothers right now, just getting ready to go do some shopping. And then I still need to go drive today. I still need to go home and finish trimming the stinking bushes and getting that stuff and tossing it and making sure we get rid of all that stuff before the party. And so there's a lot of stuff going on today. So it looks like we have one person in the chat right now. But I did want to say, what's up, Anthony? What's going on? Good morning, man. I did want to tell you guys today is Matty's birthday. So Matty officially turned 5 today. And oh man, I cannot believe that he is 5. Like I don't know where the time went. I don't know where the time's going right now. And so I want to give my papas a big shout out. Just happy birthday. He's with grandma and papa right now. And, while I'm out running errands and then I got to go drive. But I just want to tell you guys a little bit about how Matty kind of pulled our family together. And he was kind of like the piece. He was the piece that pulled our family together, and that, that the kids are forever bonded was through Matty. And it's been really fun watching him grow up, and it sucks. I feel like I'm getting old, but it's cool to see that he's grown up with such a sense of humor. What's up, Rob? What's going on? Such a sense of humor, and it's just amazing to watch him grow in his personality. He's got a little bit of me and Marn in him, which probably drives us even more nuts because he's really stubborn like me and Mama sometimes. And so I'm just really excited. So today I'm going out. I'm going to go buy some stuff and get ready for his birthday party and all that. Let me drink some coffee really quick, man. My throat's been bugging me for the last couple of days now. So I hope I'm not getting sick. I hope I'm not. So how's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing on this Thursday? I'm going to say morning, but for Rob, it's probably like 5 o'clock in the evening or something right now for you. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. And as a reminder, you guys can always donate in the super chats. We always appreciate donations. So, but on a more serious note, I woke up this morning and I was really reluctant today to actually do a live stream just because I was feeling really emotional. 4:42. I was pretty close, Rob. I know it's like 7 hours ahead. I was feeling emotional, one, because it's Matty's birthday, but then two, I don't know if you guys have seen the post that Marn recently put on our community page about one of her friends and one of the kids that Heaven went to school with the last couple years. Her brother passed away, and he was only 23, and so it kind of hit home. So for a couple of reasons. One, just finding out is just so devastating as a parent. And I think as a parent, it's like the worst nightmare to get that call or to get them, that knock on the door. And so I couldn't believe it. I could not believe when Marn told me, and she, believe it or not, she told me right after. She had found out right after one of the streams I did, I think either Wednesday morning or something like that. I think it was Wednesday. So I found out maybe an hour after that stream what had happened. And so unfortunately, one of Marn's friends that she's known, her son, her oldest son, Joshua, he passed away in, I think it was like a car accident or something like that. I ended up trying to find out some more information about it, and I was really reluctant to even talk about it, but I think this family right now needs support, and they need help. And so in the description there is the GoFundMe, and I was going to try to put it in the chat. It's really hard for me to do it on my phone, a link for it. So I do have it in the description, guys, if you find it in your heart to help. But this week, I don't even know how to talk about it. Hold on. Sorry, guys. And this is why I was very reluctant to want to talk about it, but it made me realize something this morning. Actually, it made me realize it a couple of days ago when we heard about it. Is that life, it's so fragile. Life is so fragile. I think we take it for granted. I really do. Like, even looking back on like all the little dumb fights, that we have either between Marn and I over like dishes or some dirty laundry or the kids not doing like cat litter, just like stupid stuff, man. And it makes you wonder, like, does any of that stuff even matter? Like, does it really matter when in a blink of an eye, all of this stuff can be gone? And so I woke up, I felt it yesterday. Definitely I felt it yesterday. Just a little more like humble, like, man, you just don't know what's going to happen in life. And I hate to turn this stream into this, guys, but I think it's one of those personal, we're all on personal journeys right now. And I think sometimes we lose perspective with everything that's going on. We often lose perspective of life, including me. I 100% chasing careers, chasing YouTube, all this stuff. And like within a blink of an eye, things can end very quickly. And unfortunately for this family, it's affected them, and it's so close to home that it's a reminder, because we see this stuff on the news and we kind of tune it out, but when it's someone close to home, it's really scary, and it's very humbling. And I don't know, man, but I woke up and I just told myself, man, you got to stop worrying about nonsense in your life. You got to stop worrying about things that don't matter. Stop worrying about, little things with the kids, because it drives me nuts. I think I have OCD on keeping the house clean and stuff like that, and all the pets we have. And I'm like, man, we just gotta love our kids, man, because you never know what could happen. And just to even trying to comprehend that loss, oh man, it just tore me up the other day. I'm a little better today, but just every time I thought about it, or you think about your kids, and oh man, so my heart goes out to their family. And if you can find it in your heart to donate to them, they have a GoFundMe that's in the description. It's also on one of the posts in our community tab. And it's just a reminder, guys, that life is very fragile. Life is very short. And try to make the best of it. And I know I am too. And, it's... So I want today, and I want the next couple of days, like especially going into this weekend, to be grateful. Grateful for what you have. Grateful for your health, your kids' health. And lots of prayers out to this family. Lots of prayers out to them. And I just can't even comprehend even that loss. And for those of you that have kids, man, I don't know what to say. I'm kind of at a loss for words, but it's been like eating at me too. And I know for Marn it has too. I talked to Heaven because Heaven was really close to the sister. She went to school with her, danced with her, and it's just checking in with them to see if they're okay too. So I talked to Heaven last night just to see, are you okay and how are you feeling? And it's just tough to even see your children going through something like that. So yeah, so let me go through. Hold on, Martin just texted me right now. Hold on. Okay. Let me pull up the chat. Sorry, guys. Family there is everything, bro. You never know how much time we have together. It's true. It's so true. And Rob says, so many lives go every day, and all they are still here. All we that are still here can do is remember and honor them. Yeah. And my buddy Renee, I've mentioned him a couple of times, guys. It's hard for me to even talk about him too, because he was still young, man. I mean, I just turned 40. I think he would be 44 this year, 45. I think I don't have to check, but I do know that this month was the month that he passed away a couple of years ago, and that was tough. I mean, here you have a man that's fit and he works out and takes care of himself, and then he loses his battle to cancer, and it was devastating. It still is. I see his picture every day. So it's tough, man. It's really tough to lose someone that you care about, lose someone that you love. Hey, what's going on, The Real Brooklyn? What's going on? We're just having some real talk right now, man. Just about finding out some news about a close friend to the family, to our family, to my wife, Marn, and our daughter, Heaven, that we lost somebody close. Hey, Marn. Hey, babe. How you doing? Just kind of sharing what's been going on. One, that it was like Matty's birthday today, but then two, if anyone can help and donate to Josie's family and for Joshua, I put that in the description. And I was just kind of sharing, like, it's been emotional just thinking about it the last couple of days, and Martin probably can tell you she feels the same way. And I just keep thinking about, like, man, I don't know how I would handle, like, going through something that traumatic. And I'm pretty strong. I'm a pretty strong individual, but I just don't. I don't know how I would cope with that. So let me see. Rob says, one of my daughter's best friends died at a fun fair. Hot air balloon took off. The rope got a hold of her leg, and she was 8. Man, I'm so sorry to hear that. It's life is fragile, guys. Life is extremely fragile, and Martin says, I'm driving by the accident site on my way home last night. It was sad, made my heart hurt. Yeah, I just passed by it on the freeway yesterday, and then it was tough. Rob says it was 15 years ago. Man, I don't think you ever heal from stuff like that. And yeah, when Martin told me, I reached out to actually my buddy Nick Knack. He actually saw the post too, so he said that he had seen an accident too that same day that he passed away. And so he was asking some questions about where it was at, and I happened to just kind of look up by name, and I started seeing all of the Whittier News and just all the news places where it was posted. And it was an accident that happened on the 605 freeway in Whittier, with him coming home from work at like 12:22 in the morning, coming home from work. And it sounded like there's still a lot of details not shared, but it sounded like there was a 2-car accident, and his car went off the side of the freeway into the San Gabriel, what is it called? Riverbed right there. And oh man, it's so tragic. It's so tragic. It's tough, man. It's sorry to be a downer, guy. Sorry to be, but I know it's our chance to help somebody. And I think I talked about, wanting to do this in the past and wanting to try to donate and try to just at least do something to help somebody. And this is our chance. I know we've donated. Marn went on and donated. I know my buddy Nick Knack, I saw that you donated as well. And the family is trying to raise money for the funeral. So if you find anything, whether it's $5, $10, whatever you guys can donate, make sure to check that out in the link and try to help it, or at least share it out onto social media, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, things like that. Let's just make sure to share it out to as many people, and hopefully we can do something good to help a family. And hearts and prayers out to Josie and the family and the kids, and man, 23. At that age, man, at 23, like life's just beginning. Like life's adventure is just beginning. And to be taken so young, it's tough, man. So let me see. Let me go back to the chat. I'm sorry. Martin says, I'm going to try and go to the rosary. Yeah, let me know too. I'll try to figure it out. With everything going on, it's going to be kind of crazy, but I'll make sure that I find a way to get there too with you, even if I have to just meet up with you over there and just go support the family. And so I think I'm going to end this one short, guys. It's because I'm like fighting to hold the emotions back. And I'll be honest, like, after Martin told me, I think it was my first order that I was on my way to my first order when Martin told me what was going on. I had what's up, Nick? What's going on, man? What's up, Girl Sergeant? Thanks for joining in. It's kind of a tough one for me. I'm struggling to get through it, but I had to pull over because nobody wants to hear that someone so young, especially if it's close to home, pass away. And it hit me like a ton of bricks, because you start having these flashes of like your own kids, your own family, your own friends, and yeah, I had to pull over and try to get it together, and it's so sad. It's like so sad. Let me see. Mard says we need to cherish every moment together with our kids, because not only is tomorrow never promised, but even the rest of the day isn't promised. 100% agree. It's scary, and it's like one of those few times, in life where I felt afraid for my kids. For me driving, being out there, seeing so many accidents, and Nick Knack can kind of, can agree with this. The more that we've been out on the road, I've never seen so many accidents. Some of them were on the live streams. I was talking on a live stream, and boom, an accident happened like 25 yards away. And it's just been one of those things where, like, for the first time, after Martin told me, I felt like real fear. On so many different levels, but even fear for I'm out on the road, and I'm hoping that I just get home safe today. And so the more you're on the road, the more you see things that absolutely terrify you. And I've seen so many accidents, at least one a day, if not multiple ones a day, while I'm out driving Grubhub. And so it's scary. It's really scary. And for Nick Knack that's out there too, man, just be safe, because it's just crazy how things can happen, especially on the freeways, man. So hearts and prayers. So I'm gonna wrap this up really quick, guys. Let me see. Nick says, okay, man, get done Fresh air for a bit. Yeah, I'm like struggling. I could feel it like in my throat to even talk right now. So I'm just trying to get through it. But I appreciate that, bro. Martin said, oh, Nick says, yep, saw 2 nights ago, pretty much every day. Yeah, they're pretty much every day. And Martin says, that's why I was moody yesterday. Seriously affected me so much. And I felt so sad. I've known them for years. And they're such a loving and close-knit family. So this is devastating. I know. I felt it. I don't know. I just been kind of feeling just kind of out of it the last couple days. And me too. Me too. So I can imagine how it's affecting me and affecting our family. Can you imagine how it's affecting their family? And it's every time I think about it, or even every time I see something about it, it's just, oh man, it just crushes me. Like soul crushing. So if you can, guys, please share this out. Please share out the links. And let's see if we can do something to help them. So more to come, more updates. And let me see. Okay, Nick says, you be safe too, bro. Thanks, man. Everyone be safe out there. He sounded like he was such a hard worker too. New life. Yeah, so full of life, man. It's just devastating. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get off and go do some shopping. Get ready for this weekend. Get ready for the birthday parties. Cobra Kai on Friday as well. Looks like we assembled a panel, which is great, and more news to come on that. And do me a favor, tell everybody that you're close to, friends, family. Go out and tell them that you love them, man. Do that. Go out and tell them that you love them. For all the nonsense beef that you have with somebody over some dumb stuff, like a good friend over some like stupid money or something that happened, or some BS quarrel fight like over something. If you care about that person, man, go right the ship. Go fix it. Go be the bigger person, man. Because you never know. I don't want to live my life with regret. And so I try not to. I try not to live with regret. I try to even things out and make peace in my life, so that I don't live with that stuff. And so I encourage you guys to do the same, and to right the ship and make peace with things, because you never know what could happen. You never know at a blink of an eye when things will end for us or for the people that we love. So I'm gonna end on that note. I appreciate you guys dropping in. I know it's early morning, except for Rob out there in the UK. And but thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys' support. I appreciate how much you guys are a part of our community, and even just today, knowing that you guys are out there too. Let's try to get through this, and many prayers to the family, and go out and do something nice today. And make sure you right the ship with some people in your life that you care about, because you never know. I'm going to get out of here, guys. All right.